like everything else. I know why I was having trouble. It was one step that I was doing wrong. And it's, as one student said to me once, when you know how to do something, it's easy.
Right.
Well, the same with Hebrew reading. When you know how to do it, it's easy. So, what can I say? This is the opening prayer, or at least a few lines of it. We do much more, and I'm sure you do too. Not much more, but a little more. And I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to go through and explain what some of it means, and then we'll each take a turn reading it, because I don't think you'll have any problem. Is that okay with you?
Okay.
Okay. Ein kamocha va'Elohim Adonai ve'ein k'ma'asecha. Malchutecha malchut kol olamim umemshaltecha b'chol dor v'dor. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Adonai oz le'amo yitain. Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom. And some of it, I think you can even figure out what it means. Okay. Ein kamocha means there is none like God, our God. There is nothing that he, there's nothing that he does that's like anybody else. There's no better way to say it. King of the kings over all the world. He rules from generation to generation. I'm sure you've heard door by door. Okay. You all know what these three words they have something to do with?
I don't know.
Huh? What's a melech?
King.
King. Adonai, God was king. He is king. He was king. He will be king. So this is a good place to see how the vowels, the roots are the same, but the vowels just change the tense forever and ever. And he gives us strength. Adonai, what is Yivarech? What is Baruch?
Blessing.
Blessing. God blesses. God will bless us with peace. So that
Amen.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Do we really need it? Okay. So how about we start with
I have a question.
Sure.
When do you say this? What part of the Torah service do you say this?
Right at the beginning, before we take out this is the Torah service, before we take it out.
Okay.
And the leader, will still be standing on the bima in the middle. Do you have yours where you have a central bima?
Yeah.
Or do you have someone standing in the front?
We have the bima is in the center on the of the synagogue, right in the center.
That's all the artists do. So when they read from the Torah, their back is to you.
No, it is not.
Oh, that's interesting, because we have.
No, they face the congregation.
They do that in ours also.
Oh.
I thought that was Orthodox. Isn't that more Orthodox than conservative?
In the middle, I think is Israeli, Sephardic.
Sephardic, I heard.
Now that you mention it, I don't really know. I just assumed, I'll have to ask someone. I just assumed, it just shows how you shouldn't assume. I think ours is more Israeli or Sephardic, but I'm not sure.
Really?
And no one has it in the middle?
No, our bima is up on the wall with the ark.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a podium up front where the rabbi gives a speech or announcements.
Yeah.
But when we read the Torah,
Two podiums.
your back is facing
No.
to the congregation.
No, not ours.
No.
No. Interesting.
No, we never had
It's
it
interesting.
that way, no.
I once went to a Hasidic service, and that's the way they do it, but not here. Not in. I belong to a conservative and a reformed congregation, and neither one.
Well, there was a synagogue in where we used to live in Philadelphia outside, and they had it in the middle of the.
Okay. Well,
I
anyway,
never saw it in the middle at any Orthodox or conservative place. So, but maybe I just went to the wrong place.
Oh, ours is in the middle.
It sounds fun. I'd like it.
I was told that's Sephardic. I was told
Okay.
Sephardic. That's Sephardic stuff, but I don't know if I'm right.
I think
I've never
you're
been
right
to Sephardic
that,
place. Yeah, maybe that's.
yeah, if you look at the configuration of the synagogues, it's determined by whatever sect or denomination.
Or there's a fine arts committee sometimes. In our case. Won't go there. Okay. Who wants to? I'm going to find out what I never thought about, and I don't remember when I was a little girl. So, all right. How about we get Judith to go first? Just read the whole thing.
Right. Ein kamocha ba.
I'm going to eat my breakfast first.
Ba Elohim Adonai. Va'ein kama secha.
Right.
Malchut kol olam. V'mem shaltecha v'kol dor v'dor. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch, leolam va'ed. Oh, Adonai oz la'amo yitain. Adonai yivarech et yivarach. Is it rach? Adonai yivarech et amo b'shalom.
Very good. Okay. I'm going to let Carol, it's your turn, and I'm going to ask everybody else to please mute yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
Ein kamoka ba Elohim Adonai Ye'ein Kama. No, yeah. Kamal Sheka. Kamal Sheka. Okay. Malkutiko ma lich malcha. Malchut. Kal olam.
Olamim.
Olamim. Oh, I'm not good this morning. Umem shaltaka v'kol dor v'dor. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimlok leolam va'ed. Oz le'amo yitain.
What comes before O's?
Oh, Adonai Oz le'amo yitain. Adonai yivarech et amo b'shalom.
Very good. Okay. Judith just went away. Debbie Molofsky, I guess it is.
Okay. Can you hear me? No.
The whole thing, starting from the top.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
We can hear you.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. That's what I wasn't.
Lost you guys.
Okay. So Ein kamocha va'Elohim Adonai v'ein kamo secha milkotecha.
Wait, I'm not with you because I don't know how I lost this. No,
Line 2.
I can't get you back.
You've lost me forever? You've lost me, Joanne?
I found you. Okay. Debbie?
Okay. You want me to start from line 2 or start again?
2.
Milkotecha mal malhutaha
Malchutaha, yes.
Malhutaha malhute
Malchut.
Right. Malchut kol olamim. This I'll never get. Ume shalechtaha. Woohoo. Baval dor vador Adonai melech Adonai melech.
Wait a second.
What?
Go back to the second part of line 2. What comes after umem shaltacha?
Bechol dor vador.
Now, what are the vowels on this one? Go ahead.
Melech.
Good.
Adonai. Malach. Adonai. Yim loch. Le'elam va'ed.
Very good.
Adonai oz. Le'amo yitain.
Right.
Adonai yivarech et omo vashalom.
Good. Okay. Okay. Who's after where I lost my?
Yay.
Okay. Why have I lost my? Oh, here we go. I guess okay. Susan, do you want to take a stab at this?
Yeah, since I'm on, I do.
Okay.
Ein kamocha ve'elohim Adonai ve'ein kema'asecha malchutecha malchut kol olamim umemshaltecha bechol dor vador. Adonai melech Adonai malach Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Oz le'amo.
For O's.
I'm sorry. Adonai. I didn't see it. Adonai.
Yeah.
Adonai Oz le'amo yatin. Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom.
Okay. Very nice. Fran. You want to unmute yourself, Fran? Unmute. Fran, can you unmute?
I'm sorry. Ein kamocha ve'elohim Adonai ve'ein kemo asecha. Malchutecha malchut kol olamim umemshaltecha bechol dor vador. Adonai melech Adonai melach Adonai yimlocha le'olam va'ed.
Go back to the one after Adonai.
Melech.
Yimloch.
Wait, where am I? Oh, Yimloch. Le'olam va'ed. Adonai oz le'amo yitain. Adonai yivarech et amo vashalom.
Very good. Very good. So I guess it's Elise's turn.
Hey, in kamocha Elohim Adonai Yain Kema'asecha Malchutcha Malchut Kol Olamim Umem Shaltecha B'chol dor v'dor, Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, Adonai oz le'amo yitain, Adonai yivrech et amo b'shalom.
Very nice. Judy, Corlin.
Okay. Ein kamocha be'elohim Adonai ve'ein kama'asecha malchut kol olamim.
Go back to line 2, the first word.
Oh goodness. Malchutcha.
I didn't hear the it.
Or is it malchut?
Malchutcha.
Malchutaha, Malchut, Kol Olamim, Umemashalcha, Umemashalcha, Bahol Dor Vador.
Umemshaltecha. You had the right letters, but just
Umemashalcha.
Just dividing it up.
Right.
Divide it between the lamed and the tough.
Umemashalcha. Taha.
Good.
Bahol Dor Vador. Adonai Melech, Adonai Malach, Adonai Yimlacha. Yimla? No. Adonai Yimalcha.
Yim.
Adonai Yimlach. Leolam Va'ed. Adonai Oz Lamo Yitain. Adonai Varei. Adonai Yavarech.
Right.
Et Amo Bashalom.
Very nice. And Marilyn?
Okay. Ein kamocha be'elohim Adonai ve'ein kama'asecha. Malchutcha malchut kol olamim umemshaltecha b'chol dor v'dor. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai mimloch. Le'olam va'ed, Adonai oz le'amo yatain, Adonai yibarech et amo bashalom.
Okay, is that everybody? Okay. Can I?
No, I didn't read.
Oh, who said that?
It's Debbie Kotzen.
Oh, well, why don't I see your name up here?
I don't know.
Well, you may read. Please
Well,
read.
thank you, Joanne.
I see it now.
You see me there?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Ein kamocha va'elohim Adonai va'ein kama'asecha malchutecha malchut kol olamim umemshaltecha bechol dor vador Adonai melech Adonai malach Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed Adonai oz le'amo yitain Adonai yivarech et amo vashalom.
Very nice. Very, very good. Before we go on to the next.
It's Sandy. I didn't read.
What? Who's talking?
Sandy, I didn't read yet.
Oh, I thought you did. I'm sorry. Okay.
Ein kamocha ba'elohim Adonai ve'ein kamasecha. Malchutcha malchut kol olamim umemshaltecha b'chol dor v'dor. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch la'olam va'ed. Oz.
What comes before Oz?
Oz.
Before.
Oh, I skipped Adonai.
It must be funny on the screen because everyone's missed it. Yeah. Adonai Oz.
Adonai Oz la'amo yitain. Adonai yivarech et amo bashalom.
Very nice. Is that everybody? Okay. And there is more to it, and we'll work on that next time. Can I tell a funny story about my grandson? I'm telling it anyway. He lives in Florida, and they were evaluated. He's going to be in the 7th grade, and he was evaluated on his reading. He reads very nicely, and he said, "Sometimes, Grandma, I have trouble between the shin and the sin." So I said, and they live near the water. I said, well, the shin you can remember because the dot is always on the right, and she is always right. And the dot for the sin is on the left because it's a sin to drive on the left-hand side of the road. He said, no, Grandma. The dot on the right for the shin stands for starboard, and the other dot stands for port. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't know the difference between starboard and port, but I do now. Very cute.
That's cute.
That was cute. I'm glad he can read.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't sit still very long.
And it sounds like he must sail.
Actually, he's going to a Jewish sailing camp in Virginia Beach this year. They live near a community marina. It's not a fancy place. So I guess, he likes anything that moves, airplanes, cars, ships, trucks, whatever it is. Okay, on to the next prayer. Let's see. And this was really easy for you guys. Why is it going? Okay, now we're going to do Av Harachamim.
Oh.
Let's see. There we go. All right, Av Harachamim. Actually, this is the next part of the prayer. Oh, they've divided. I don't know why I guess they've divided it like into 3 or 4 parts. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and read, and then we'll do the same thing. Av is a fancy. You all know the word Abba. Av is
Father.
Father. It's a formal. Yeah. Av Harachamim is of mercy, like Rachmanis. Some of you may know that word. Av Harachamim, Tiva Birtzonecha et Sion, Tivneh Chomot Yerushalayim, Ki Becha Levad Batachnu, Melech El Ram Benisa Adon Olamim. Let's see if we can just read the translation for just a different way of doing it. Now I know it's on this side somewhere. No, okay. Oh, I see why I can't do that. Okay. It's merciful instead of father. They make it a parent, which I guess that's sort of keeping it PC. Because it's father. I mean, that's this is a reformed book. You bring goodness to Zion, Zion. You built the walls of Jerusalem. Batachnu is because we trust you, King of all high and ruler of the world. So it's more of the same kind of reminding God that he's wonderful or she's wonderful, and that's just the way. I never understood why we had to keep reminding God that he was wonderful, but then I realized we're really reminding ourselves. I never could understand that. All right, so Judith, you want to go first again? Oh, we need your voice.
There we go. Okay. Av Harachamim.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Tiva. Hey. It's not coming out right. Hey, Tiva.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tiva. But Viratso. So nech.
Almost. Okay.
So ne son cha. Virsocha. It's 3 syllables.
Right.
Virsocha.
Very nice.
Et Sion. Tivne.
Right.
Mot Yerushalayim. Ki vacha Lavad Batachnu Melech El Ram Vanisa.
That's like exalted or high.
Vanisa. Adon Olamim.
Very nice. Okay.
No, it's interesting when I hear the prayer, I think I know the words, and then I start to look at it letter, vowel, and it starts to, break down too much.
Well, that's and that
becomes a little more difficult.
It's funny because even I do sometimes. I've said this before. Sometimes there's one word that I have to look at because I think I'm saying the right thing, and I looked at it and it was like, oh, that's not it. And if the person next to you isn't singing properly and you're kind of listening to them, then yeah, it's a whole different skill. Yeah, and also when you're doing it in a crowd, it doesn't matter if you kind of mess it up. So, but we want to see if we can do it as correctly as possible. Okay, Carol, you ready, or should I come back to you? I can't hear you.
Yeah, come back to me. I had a real important call, but I'm off now.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Fran, Carr, you're next. But you need to unmute.
I think I'm better off if you don't hear me. Av, ha, ra, ha, mim.
Right.
Hain, tive.
Not quite. Hey, T.
Va. Hey, tiva. Vir, son, ha.
Very good.
Et, Zion.
That's Zion, yeah.
Tivne, ho, mot. Ye, ru, shalayim. Rushalayim. Ki, vecha, ve, lad, levad, levad, okay. Batachnu, melech, el, ram, venisa, adon, olami.
Right. Very nice. Very nice.
And I feel the same way as Judith. Like I say it in synagogue and we say it real fast and it just mutters along. And then when you have to...
And we're trying to, yeah. And also not necessarily that we're going to read the meanings, but you get a feeling of some of the roots of the word. Yeah. That's why we all decided that we wanted to do this. Elise is next.
Av harachmim he tiva virson ha estion tivne homot Yerushalayim kivaha levad batachnu melech el ram venisa adon olamim. Sorry.
Very good. Okay.
Tired.
Carol, are you ready?
Sure, as ready as I'll ever be. Av harachamim he tiva Tiva, is that right?
Yeah, Tiva, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Biratsenach.
This is the first syllable.
Beritsu. Beritsu. Verek. No, Verk.
Let's
Boy, I'm messing this up.
All right, we can do this.
Okay.
This is one.
V.
What's it?
Okay, let's start again. V, re,
okay.
So.
Wait, let's go back. This is one syllable because it has the two dots here.
Yeah.
These are friends that go together. So this is one syllable.
Vid.
Vir.
Vir. Vir.
Right. And then
Zunacha.
This is another syllable. You're better than this. This is another syllable.
Zuncha. Is that right? Zuncha?
Almost. All right.
Okay, let's.
Okay, I'll do this. Vir is this.
Vir. Zo.
Zoncha.
Vir zoncha. Oh. The way they slide the words together at the synagogue, never would have known. Vir zoncha. Et. Zion. Etzion. How about that? Etzion. Tivna. Tivna. Tivne. Tivne.
Almost. Say it again.
Tivne.
Excellent.
Tivne. Tivne. Yeah, humot. Humot.
Right, means walls.
Yeah, humot. Yed Oshalom. Yerushalayim.
Okay. Yeah, that's you got that. Only 10 more words to go.
Yeah, Yerushalayim. Ki
right. You got it.
Okay. Livad.
Right.
Bimatu. Tenu.
There's no, this is a, where do you
get?
What's the vowel?
Bata. Henu. Henu. Henu.
Once again, this is one syllable.
Bat. He. But oh my God, what happened to me? Betachnu. Betachnu? Melech El Ram
Une. It's not until it's a vav because it has a vowel underneath it. So it has to be a vav. Can't be an u. Can't have.
Oh, okay, right. Vinesha. Vinesha.
Vanessa.
Vanessa. Adon.
This is an O.
Olamim.
Very nice. Okay.
Not really, but kind of you to say so.
We need a little practice. Okay. Elise, Judy Carlin.
Okay. Av harachamim Tiva vitso naha. No, viratso naha.
Vir is one syllable. Vir
so naha. Vir so naha et Zion. Tivaneh homot Yerushalayim. Ki vacha lahad batachnu melech el ram lanisa adon olamim.
Very nice. Okay, now what can I get?
Thank you.
Why don't I see? Who comes after? Where's my little? Oh, let's try it this way.
Sandy.
Okay, Sandy, okay.
Av harachamim, he tiva, birtzonecha.
Okay, it's
Birtzoncha.
Much better.
Birtzoncha et Zion. Tivnei hamot Yerushalayim. Ki b'cha levard B'tachnu, yeah. Melech el Ram v'nisa Adon Olamim.
Very good, very good. Who hasn't gone yet? One of the Debbies. Let's see which one.
I haven't either, Susan. I haven't either. I'm Susan.
Okay, there's a couple people who haven't gone, but all right, let's do
Which Debbie do you want?
Debbie Milofsky.
Oh boy, okay. I know the first word, ah, yay.
Only 22 more to go.
Yes, okay. Av Hadahamim.
Very nice.
Hey Tiva.
Right.
Virson Nech.
Virson Ha.
Virson Ha.
When this is the end of the vowel, you just pronounce the word. I mean the syllable. It's the end. You just pronounce the letter. You don't add anything underneath it. Virson Ha.
Virson Ha.
Et. Trouble.
Yes. Sion. Tiva Nech.
Say that again.
Tiv Nech.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Homot.
Right.
Year o shala. Wait. Year ush layim.
And say it now. Say it quickly.
Oh, thanks.
Say it without.
Oh wait. Year ush layim. Year ush layim.
Yeah.
Okay. Ki vech levad.
Okay, 1 second. This is 2 syllables. So this is just the. This is ha.
Oh, v'cha.
Right.
Oh, v'cha levad.
Excellent.
Batahnu.
Very good.
Melech, yay. Ale, Ram,
Vinisa.
Yes. Edon Olamim.
What was the first word?
Ados.
Yeah, okay. Next is Debbie
Hudson.
Yeah.
Okay. Av Harachamim He Tiva Virtzoncha et Zion Tivne Homot Yerushalayim Ki V'cha Levad Batachnu Melech El Ram Vanisa Adon Olachmim.
Very nice, very nice. The next, Susan, was it Susan Handis?
Yes. Av Harachamim He Tiva Virtzoncha.
Very nice.
Thanks. Et Zion Tivnei Chomot Yerushalayim Ki V'cha Levad Batachnu Melech Al Ram.
Not Al.
El Ram. Vanisa Adon Olamim.
Very nice. And Madeline Chef, did you go?
No, I did not. I'm ready. Okay. Av harachamim Tiva virtzonecha et Zion. Tivaneg Hamot Yerushalayim Kivacha Levad Batachnu Melech El Ram Venisa Adon Olamim.
Very good. Has everybody gone?
Marilyn.
Okay.
Can I go now?
Be my guest.
Okay. Av harachamim Tiva virtzoncha et tivne. Yeah, tivne.
No.
Oh, wait a minute. Et Zion.
Very good.
Tivne Hamot Yerushalayim Ki Vacha Levad Batachnu Melech El Ram Venisa Adon Alamim.
Okay, is that everybody? Okay, now I have a question. What word do you see in Yerushalayim?
Yerushalayim.
What word do you see? What 3 letters do you see in here? Anybody?
Shalom.
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 And it means Jerusalem is the city of peace.
Right.
So that's good to know.
Sounds good.
You know, well, they just had a terrorist attack a week or so ago.
Yeah.
The same
Where?
time.
In which city? Yeah. Oh, in Jerusalem?
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't know if it was Jerusalem or Israel. It must have been Jerusalem. It was around the same time I think Buffalo got hit. I don't know. Everybody put their guns down and go home. Okay. So the next part of this, so this actually is okay, this is key. Okay. They do skip 2 we'll go. This isn't wait a second. They skipped too long. All right. Okay, everybody muted. I'm going to read it first. Ki Zion from Zion, Teitzei Torah, comes the Torah.
Wait, Joanne, sorry, I have to take this. I've got to go. Okay, it's Susan.
I hope he's doing better, and thank you for even just coming for a few minutes.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Take care. Good luck, Susan.
Thank you.
Okay. Ki Mitzion, because the Torah comes from Zion. Davar Adonai Yerushalayim. The word davar means word, and I'm sure you all heard the word davar Torah. When the rabbi gives the speech, we call it a davar Torah. We don't call it, okay. Davar means word. It also means thing, but in this case, it's davar from Jerusalem. Baruch Shenatan, blessed he who gave us the Torah. Baruch Shenatan Torah le'amo Yisrael bikdushato. What word do you see in what 3 letters that you should know from Kaf Daled Shin, like Kiddush, Kadush?
Kiddush. The root.
And what does the Kaf Daled Shin mean? Blessed,
holy,
holy. Blessed is he who gives us the Torah to La'amo Yisrael, to Israel, in his holiness. So once again, we're praising God. All right. I think we all have time to do this. All right, let's start. If I can start at the beginning. Okay, Judith, you want to go first again? I should change it around, but I won't. Okay. Okay, Judith.
Zion Teitzei Torah.
Right.
Udvar Adonai Yerushalayim.
Yerushalayim.
Right.
Baruch Shenatan Torah La'amo Yisrael Be
Kedushato.
Okay, that's very good and very easy. Fran, you're next.
Ki Mitzion Teitzei Torah Udvar Adonai Mi Rushalayim Baruch Shenatan Torah Liamo Yisrael. Is that Is that right?
Yep, Sandy, mute yourself.
Thank you. Okay. Is Madeline next? After
Yes,
Fran?
okay. All right. Ki Mitzion Teitzei Torah Udavar Adonai Me Yerushalayim Baruch Shenatan Torah La Amo Yisrael Bikdushato.
Okay.
We sing this part in Ki Mitzion Teitzei Torah.
It's sort of, I would really like us to sing, but it's sort of hard with it does not work on the computer. And as we all know, singing sometimes we're not really getting the words. So yeah, and sometimes it just sort of comes out singing. Okay, who's next? Okay, let's see. Okay, no. Debbie Coatzen is next, I think.
Sure. Okay. Ki Mitzion Teitzei Torah Udvar Adonai Mirushalayim Baruch Shenatan Torah Leamo Yisrael Bikdushato.
Which is the word that means in his holiness.
Ah. Thank you.
It has a kuf in it.
It has the kuf in it.
Mm-hmm.
So, Bikdushato?
Right, in his holiness. God gave us the Torah in his holiness.
Thank you for the hint.
It wouldn't be a hint if you didn't already have a good idea.
Oh, well, thank you. Did they skip the 2 lines that precede this?
Yes, they did. And,
okay.
And I want us to go back somehow.
Find them at another time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll come back to it.
Okay. Okay, thanks, Joanne.
Yeah. There's actually another 2 lines in the first part that they leave out too. I don't know. It might be because the congregation doesn't always sing it, but we always sing it.
Yeah, we do it all too.
And as I said, this book is Reform. We use a lot of this stuff. I think the good Hebrew teaching came out of the Reform movement, certainly not out of the Orthodox movement. You know, you just mumbled along, you got it, you didn't, that was it. So okay, it hasn't gone yet that wants to volunteer. Okay, who wants to go ahead? Who hasn't read?
I can read, Marilyn.
Okay.
Okay. Ki Mitzion Teitzei Torah Udvar Adonai. Wait, somebody has to mute.
Somebody has to, Carol, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Udvar Adonai Mirushalayim Baruch Shenatan Torah Le'amo Yisrael Bikdushato.
And which word means the word from Jerusalem?
Yerushalayim.
Okay, but the word.
Oh, shalom. For the
wait,
you mean the root?
The word from Zion comes the Torah, and then it's Udavar Adonai. What does Davar mean?
Davar. Well, I remember it's with the rabbis, Devar Torah.
It's the word.
So it's, the word itself. Words of wisdom, or words of.
Well, the word of it's
the words of the Torah.
The word davar just means word in modern Hebrew, prayer book Hebrew, from the Torah.
Oh, right. And like when you say to speak, it's medaber.
Exactly.
Is that? Yeah, I think that's the same root, isn't it?
It's absolutely the same root.
Yeah.
That's why Hebrew I find fascinating. If you can find the 3 root letters, the vowels make such a difference that I don't understand how they wrote the Torah with no vowels, because if you get the wrong vowel, it could change. Most of us don't know the difference, but it really can change the meaning of a sentence.
Right. But when the children in Israel learn to read, don't they learn to read without vowels?
We asked a friend of ours, they'll have vowels till about the 3rd grade, and then after that they don't.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a Havara. There were about 50 of us that we get together for families. It was Passover, and everybody, the youngest kid there, read, and we were all impressed. Well, then, and he was about 8. He did a beautiful job, and we realized he was Israeli. He was he was family of someone there, and it was like it wasn't such a big deal because right, they learned to read without vowels.
So he was the ringer.
I don't know how they but I don't know.
Nice. He was the ringer.
And then when you learn to read from the Torah, you learn they call it a tikkun. You learn to read with the vowels, and then you practice without the vowels, and you have to be really smart to do that. Beyond my ability, my desire to work so hard. Has everybody read? I'm assuming yes.
No, Sandy didn't read.
No, Judy
Sandy's always last. She's always quiet. Okay.
Judy hasn't.
Ki mitzion tetzei Torah udvar Adonai miyushalayim Baruch Shenatan Torah la'amo Yisrael b'kedushato.
Very good. Okay, that's easy enough. Let's see what's on. Let's check this. Okay, the next two, the next one, let me go to it, is the blessing before and after when you have an aliyah. Does anybody know what the word, I assume you all know an aliyah. Do you know what the word actually means?
Calling, moving up.
It's moving up, and it's in Hebrew, the word is aliyah. In Yiddish, it's aliyah. And it's related to an Arabic word that you all probably know, as in Allah, because Allah is
high.
Whatever God in the sky, yeah. Because Hebrew and Arabic are related. They're like, they're similar to like English and German or English and French. So they are. So the word Allah, aliyah, means to go up. You're going up to read the Torah, or you make aliyah when you move to Israel. They call it aliyah, which I'm sure you all know. I think instead of us practicing it now, I'm going to assume that you all, I'll read it through once. I'm going to assume that you all know it, and then we'll practice it on next week. Okay? So it's Baruch et Adonai Hamvarach. Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Ha'olam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu Et HaTorah Baruch Atah Adonai Notain HaTorah. Okay. Did we do this last?
No.
We didn't do it. Okay.
No, we did not.
Let's see how they translate it. Okay, oh, it's on this side. Let me see. Oh, let's see. Okay, get down. I just want to see. Okay. Blessed are you, Adonai, who gives us the Torah. It's the present tense. It's not that he gave us the Torah. It's not that he will give us the Torah. He gives it to us every single day. Well, let's get back up to the top. I'm sorry, I started wrong. Okay. Again, blessed are you, blessed one. Blessed are you, blessed from the whole world. That's poor translation. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, King of the universe. Asher Bachar Banu. He chose us, or she chose us. Mikol Ha'amim. God chose us from all the nations and gave us the Natan Lanu et HaTorah, gave us the Torah. Blessed are you who gives us, Notain, who gives us the Torah. So God gave it to us and he gives it to us every day. And I think that's significant. It's not just some old piece of, literature hanging around somewhere. And then after the Torah reading, it's Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Natan Lanu et Torah Emet V'chayei Olam Nata B'tochenu Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah. Blessed are you, King of the universe, who gave us the Torah. Emet means truth. God gave us the Torah of truth. And Nata V'chayei Olam Nata B'tochenu, and you make it live in our midst. It's a living document. Blessed are you, our God, who gives us, Notain, gives us the Torah. I don't expect you to remember, but I just think the idea that it's not a dead article, it's not a dead piece of literature, it's something in truth that's every single day. And I don't understand why more people don't understand that. But I think you guys can practice it on your own. If you have a question, you can call me. Are there any questions now? Okay. And I'm not, maybe I was, you know what, I'm gonna see what the blessing, what this is. I'm not sure that we should do that we should really do. In fact, I don't think we should, unless we're having a bar mitzvah. I don't think we necessarily need to learn the blessings after the Haftorah. In your synagogue, just the bar mitzvah boy usually does. Is that okay with all of you? It's not. Yeah. I don't think it's something we really need.
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then the next prayer that they're going to do, then the next few prayers, the Zot HaTorah, Eitz Chaim He, that's an important one, and Aleinu. So those will be the next one to do.
Okay.
And so,
all right.
Good.
Yeah. You have a question?
Joanne, did you send us the link to Bierman House online resources? I mean, we could just Google it, but.
I will try. My daughter did some things that I should be able to, but I will try. She's coming to this afternoon, so.
Oh, it's okay.
Before Shabbat.
Joanne, I can send the link to you. Okay.
I need to learn, so I will. Took me this long to learn how to share. Thank you, Judith, for your help. Four people.
Joanne. Yeah. Joanne, just to review. So we're going to do, I'm going to practice. I don't know if anybody else.
You're going to practice?
And then is it 4 or 5 that you wanted us to do?
4. Because I think that's what we're more interested in, the blessings before the Torah.
And then 6. And then 6.
6 and 7.
6 and 7. Okay.
So 3, 4, 6, and 7. Okay.
Because those are easy.
That's what you say.
You only stumble on the same words that we all have trouble with. So that's why we're practicing. So next week is okay. Right. Next week is the 27th. Oh my goodness.
So are we going to have it Memorial Day, that Friday before Memorial Day?
That's what day?
That's next
27th.
As far as I know, we do. I don't,
okay. That's fine.
If I don't know if anybody's going away, or I think the whole month. I don't know what happened to the month of May, but
I'll be here.
I think I should be here.
God willing, most of us will be here. That's the truth. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll be around.
Okay. All righty. Very good. Have a good weekend and nice Shabbat.
Joanne?
Yeah.
Joanne?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Lady.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Thank you. Shabbat shalom.
Everybody be well. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Joanne,
Watch the
my
Israel
son was
Day
in your
tonight.
area last weekend for a bar mitzvah. Are you near a Reformed synagogue? Is it Temple Shalom?
I used to belong to that. Well, are you in Virginia or DC or Maryland?
It's outside of DC. It's in Fairfield or Fairfield, is it?
Oh, Fairfax. Fairfax.
Yeah, Fairfax.
It was Beth. I used to belong to that congregation.
What was the name of the congregation?
It's
Temple Shalom.
No, it's
the Reformed synagogue.
B'nai Shalom. It's Temple B'nai Shalom.
That's it. Yeah, he was there for the whole weekend.
Joanne, it's on Old Ox, and for years there was a woman rabbi, and she retired probably 3 years.
Yes, I'm near that one too.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's the one she went to.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Well, he was there for the weekend. He's in Colorado. He flew out with his daughter, and one of his college friend, not college. He was 10 years old when he knew him, and he lives there. His family, and that's where the bar mitzvah was. And he said it was a lot. And then they went to a country club. Is there a country club, West something?
The Westwood.
Westfield, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's where I think the affair was.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have to end the meeting or I get yelled at.